They just learned who you really are, and it's blowing their minds. The same people who look down on you, the same people who got others to clown you, to disrespect you, to mock you when there really was nothing to laugh at, nothing to ridicule. These same people just learned the truth about you, the chosen one watching me right now, the advancing man or woman listening to me right now. They just learned that you're on a high level, that you're so accomplished. You're the chosen one. You're so blessed. You're so gifted. You're so talented. You've done so much. You're such a winner. You're great. They just learned that you are a force to reckon with, that you're a champion. Are you with me? They just learned that they were dead wrong about you, that all along they had no idea who they were talking about. Like Jesus said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. They were clueless. And now it's blowing their minds. They cannot believe it. They're speechless. They're shocked. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. All along, they thought they were dealing with an ordinary person. All along, they should have been focused on their business, not you. They should have been minding their business. Because while they were busy gossiping about you, while they were busy lashing out, insulting you, criticizing you, slandering your name, targeting you, while they were busy doing that, you were putting in the work based on your advancing mindset. You were taking inspired action. They didn't realize who they were dealing with. You're not a quitter. You're not like the average person who gives up so easily. You're persistent, full of courage, strength, resilient. Just because they said no didn't mean that you would have said no. Just because they looked down on you doesn't mean that you'd have looked down on yourself. They just found out about you, how much of a go-getter you are, how much of a winner, a champion, how amazing you are, the chosen one, blessed by the Almighty, royalty, the blood that is flowing in you is royal. They just found out how much you're winning at something they were not looking at. Hear me when I say they've been focused on. And give the video a thumbs up, by the way, for the YouTube algorithm. Smash that like button. They've been focused on one thing. They've been focused on the negative when I say one thing. They've been focused on your failures. They've been focused on what is not working out. They've been focused on your failures as opposed to your successes. They've been focused on your pain as opposed to your gain. They've been focused on your sadness as opposed to your happiness. They've been focused on your losses as opposed to your successes. Are you with me? Do you understand what I'm saying? They've been focused on the wrong thing. They've been amplifying what is not working out in your life. They've been focused on that small thing. Like somebody focused on the tip of the iceberg. But what's below the surface? There's more beneath the surface. There's more water than land on planet Earth. They've been, are you getting me? I know you're getting me. They've been focused on the small negative thing or what's not working out. Meanwhile, you're a champion in other areas. You're winning big in other areas. And even what they're focused on, you're still winning at it. But it is not even your thing, your main thing. And that is what they're focused on. Are you with me? You know? Meanwhile, you're winning big time over there. Things are working out for you. While they're there focused on one thing, you're winning big in other areas. And one day, even now, they are discovering that you are not who they thought you were. They are discovering that you're a boss, that you're a champion, that you're doing great things, that you're not ordinary, that you're miles ahead of them, that everything is working out for you, that God is on your side, that you're truly blessed. And they know that who God has blessed, no one can curse. That while they were saying, no, you can't, you were saying, yes, I can. Somebody type it in the comments, yes, I can. Type something positive when they send negativity your way. They cannot believe it. They're in shock to see how beautiful you are, how bright and beautiful, how amazing, how advanced you are. Some people have been judging you. Stay with me. Some people have been judging you as Spirit leads me by what they saw in the past. When you were a beginner, when you were just getting started, and they talked about that non-stop. You were just beginning. I remember one time as a piano player, I was playing, but then these guys who were musicians, perhaps they were looking down. Clearly they were looking down because I wasn't at the level. I'm not saying that I'm the best, but I wasn't at the level that I am now, although I need to do some more playing these days, too. But the point is, they saw me back then at one level, and when they saw me another time, I was way better. And they were like, is this really you playing? They couldn't believe it. I remembered how they treated me back then. I knew what they were thinking. I saw the contempt. And now that I am on a higher level, they cannot believe it. They're speechless. They've said so much. Now they're getting the shock of their life. And that will happen for many of you. For many of you, it is happening in whatever area they're judging you. For some of you, it's a future event. In certain areas, it is happening now. In other areas, it is a future event. I see somebody right now working on something. I see you working on something, and they're laughing at you. Let them laugh. They have no idea what's coming. I see clearly you're working on something, you're building something, you're growing something, and they're laughing, thinking you're a failure. They're judging you. You're just starting out. You're just learning. But you are not a quitter. but you will not allow what they say to lead you astray, to spoil your day. So no matter what they say, you will keep walking and doing things the advancing way. I just wanted to rhyme something. You know, you will keep putting in the work. You will keep believing in yourself. You will not listen to them and the foolishness they're saying, the nonsense they're saying. You are not a quitter. So they're laughing now, but it is not about the first laugh. The day comes when you win big and they cannot believe it. It is going to happen for many of you. For many of you, it is happening even now. They cannot believe it. They found out about you and they cannot believe it. They will find out and they will be so shocked. It will blow their minds. It will drive them crazy because that is not what they had expected. That is not what they thought would have happened for you. They thought you would have failed. They thought you would have lost. And look at what happened. Look what happened. You're at a high level. You're on top. You're miles ahead of them. Success. Victory. They say the best revenge is massive success. Massive success. Where you get what you want, where you manifest your heart's desires, contrary to what they thought, contrary to what they said. A lot of people have been looking down on you, advancing man. A lot of people have been judging you wrong, advancing woman. Just because you don't brag, you don't boast, you're not out there telling everybody, hey, this is what I'm doing. And of course, sometimes you share with others to inspire them, but it is not coming from a place where you're trying to brag and, you're not a show off. Just because you're not a show off, they're looking down on you. They think you're ordinary. Just because they know you for one thing, they think they know your business, they don't know your business. You're only showing them certain aspects of your life. Some of you are posting on social media, and that's fine. And people think they know you. They don't know you. They only see what you want them to see. Do they realize that? And meanwhile, there's so much going on in your life. And they're talking about you out there. And I hear somebody thinking, I don't care. Good. Who gives about what they think? Because they like to mind your business too much. If they were focused on theirs, they would be miles ahead. They would be further ahead, that is. Things would have worked out for them because while they were busy minding your business, theirs was suffering. You were minding yours and theirs was suffering. While they were busy studying you, you were studying your own life. They were studying you and there's no degree for them, no certificate, nothing. They're at the university of you and they don't get to graduate. So while they were focused on you, you were putting in the work, you were not allowing them to lead you astray or to mess up your mind or to make you doubt yourself. You're a believer. You know that you're a champion. So all along, just because you do not brag or boast, they thought you were ordinary, and lo and behold, they get the shock of their life. It blows their mind. They just learned the truth about you. They just found out that they were dead wrong about you. They just found out that they were talking stupidness about you. They were talking a bunch of foolishness about you. They were making themselves fools all along. I'm saying it bluntly. That is what it is. All of the nonsense they were saying about you. A lot of people, They're there, they're not even on your level, but they're bragging, they're boasting out there. Meanwhile, you're the real winner, you're the real champion. And some of them, just because they see you down there in the valley for a while, things are not working out for you, they think that this is where you're gonna stay. They think you will never pick yourself up, dust yourself up, and start all over, or even more than that, continue along your journey. They don't realize that every failure is a stepping stone on the path of success. They don't realize that every disappointment is a blessing. They don't realize that even the negativity they're throwing at you works in your favor. Because you know what you don't want, you end up knowing what you want. They don't realize that if they really hate you, they should leave you the hell alone. They should leave you the heaven alone. They should just leave you alone. Let's leave it as that. They don't realize that it must work out for you. It ends up working out in your favor. Nonetheless, God is on your side. You are blessed. And when God says yes, nobody can say no. When you say yes, nobody can say no. I said they're freaking out. They can't believe it. It's blowing their mind. Those who were loud are speechless. They don't know what to say. They've been proven wrong. And for many of you, it is happening even now. Some of you, you've seen it, and others, it's going to happen. It depends on what area, in different areas of your life. So let them talk. Let them talk. They like to talk blah, 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 blah. Let them talk. Let them laugh. They have no idea what's coming. It's like a baby lion, a cub. You know, it's small. It's like a little cat, little kitten. And you can play with it. And it won't do you anything. It won't do anything to you. So, you know, they're treating it with contempt. But it is not staying a baby. It's becoming a mighty, roaring lion. Not like the devil, but it's becoming a lion. It's becoming a real king or queen. And they better don't mess. Now they cannot laugh. So let them laugh. They have no idea what's coming. They're only making fools out of themselves. But even more than that is the fact that they cannot believe it. The same person they treated with contempt has become a great force to reckon with. Is now way up there. It wasn't supposed to be you. Especially for some of you, when it's people who you grew up with, who know you well. From back then, we know that a prophet has no honor but in his own country, especially when it's somebody around you. They saw certain things and they thought they knew you. They thought they understood you. Now they realize that they cannot decode you. You're a mystery. They thought they had known or understood you. But they're realizing that they were wrong. Dead wrong about the advancing man. Dead wrong about the advancing woman. They're confused right now. As we're here on this advancing channel. And I'm sending good vibes your way. I look forward to reading your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. If you're still watching or listening, type advancing. Everybody just type advancing. And if you receive these words, type I receive it. If you receive this message, type I receive it. How about that? I look forward. Big up every subscriber, every member. Advancing Visionary, Advancing Luminary, Advancing Explorer. My name is Mantius. Like, share, subscribe. This is the Advancing Channel. Advancing Channel. And I'm saying one love, God bless. You can get your shirt as well. Link is in the description. One love, God bless, and all the best.